This TWIRcast is brought to you by Auto Data Direct, using jurisdictional partnerships and web-based technology to provide secure motor vehicle data solutions to government and industry. Welcome to AAMVA's TWIRcast for April 14th, 2014, keeping you up to date with the latest news and events in the AAMVA community. I'm Claire O'Brien. Visit movemag.org to see our latest web-exclusive content, checking in with Chair of the AAMVA Board of Directors, Jennifer Cohen. Find out what she's been working on and what she's looking forward to for the rest of her term as Chair. Visit movemag.org for the full story. Apply now to serve on AAMVA's driver, vehicle, or law enforcement standing committees. We have several vacancies on each of the 3 standing committees and are looking for people to fill in those slots. Participating on a standing committee or on a working group is an ideal way to influence policy, develop best practices, and network with your peers. Visit the Committees and Working Groups page on the AAMVA website to see the positions which will be vacant and download the committee member application. Applications must be received by May 15, 2014 to be considered for an October start date. Did you miss last week's webinar, CDL Workshop Follow-Up State Success Stories? No need to panic, we've got you covered. Simply visit AAMVA's Webinar Archives homepage to catch up on all the information that you might have missed. While you're there, take some time to browse through previous webinars as well, and it's all free. Visit the Webinar Archives today. We have a full lineup of webinars planned for the weeks ahead. Up first is C-STIMS and the CLP Final Permit Rule, Wednesday, April 16th from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern. AAMVA invites jurisdiction members to participate in this educational webinar to learn how C-STIMS can help jurisdictions comply with provisions to the CLP Final Permit Rule. Please note that this webinar is intended for AAMVA jurisdiction members only. Then we have a 2-part webinar, NVIDIS Best Practices for Title and Registration Program Managers. Part 1 is scheduled for April 23rd from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Part 2 is scheduled for May 14th from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern. This webinar series will cover the findings of AAMVA's NVIDIS Business Rules Working Group. You can register for all of these webinars online at aamva.org. Also visit aamva.org to register for our regional conferences. Region 4 meets first from June 2nd through 5th in Vancouver, British Columbia. Region 2 meets from June 22nd through 25th in Biloxi, Mississippi. And Region 1 meets from July 27th through 30th in Toronto, Ontario. Visit the upcoming events section of the AAMVA website to register. There's still time to submit nominations for the 2014 Martha Irwin Award for Lifetime Achievement in Highway Safety. The award is presented annually to an AAMVA member jurisdiction employee or other individual whose primary function is directly associated with highway and traffic safety efforts. Nominations must be submitted no later than April 30th, 2014 to be considered. For more information, please contact Brian Ursino at bursino@aamva.org. That's all for this edition of AAMVA's TWIRcast. Thanks for joining us.